Hello, welcome. My name is Tracy Fox, Chief Revenue Officer for Botdoc. Today we're going to demo 3 different features within the Botdoc SaaS-based tool. First, on the left-hand side of the screen, we're going to request or pull documents back into my environment here. Secondly, we'll push or send documents. And then thirdly, we'll utilize or demo our personal URL feature that is in my email signature block. And others are using it on their websites. So let's get started. On the left-hand side of the screen, I'm going to reach out and collect something. I'm actually going to do this to myself. I could do this via email or text. I'm going to do text for the pull today for this demonstration. As you can see, I'm going to put my mobile number in there. I pre-canned a message and wrote this beforehand for time's sake. Hey, Tracy, send me you fill in the blank. Thank you so much. And then this internal notes area at the bottom is for your eyes only as the Botdoc user. I'm going to hit request, and in a moment, I'm going to get that text. So, as you can see, here I have that text. I'm going to open that up. It says Tracy Fox from Botdoc is requesting documents from you. Hey, imagine that. I'm going to open that up, and I'm going to come to a screen that says Add Doc, Send Finish. We're going to hit Add Doc. Take a picture or photo first off. We'll have a little fun there. And while that's securing, then secondly, I'll hit Add Doc again, and I'll hit Browse so you can see that feature as well. I'll just grab a quick document there and add that as well. I can hit Add Doc as many times as I'd like here, by the way. I'm going to hit Send Finish, and that data and those documents are off. You see that you get the successful submission page, which is actually my digital business card, just an FYI there. And at the top of the screen on my phone now, you see that I also got an alert email that says someone's sent me a Botdoc. As we go back over into my pulls or my request, we'll see that. Let's open it up. As you can see, this is that picture I took. I can download it as a PDF here down at the bottom because we're not using too many JPEGs in today's business world. Or I could download it as the format that it's in. As you can see, I also have a lot of metadata here. Time and date stamps, when things were completed, when they were created, when they were updated. And I actually know here from the IP address, the lat long or geographic location of where those documents were sent to me from. So, as I mentioned, this is what we call the pull feature or collection. And on the right-hand side of the screen here, we actually have the push. So let's try that. I'm actually going to do this one via email. So I'm going to pull up my email, send that to me. I did send myself a note, and it says, hey, Tracy, please see the documents we discussed. Thank you. So again, that's for the end user's eyes. I'm going to go over here and grab a document now to send. And that'll upload and secure and encrypt. And that's set. One of the things that we do have set up in here is our 2-step authentication process. It's default check to be on, and I'm going to leave it default check so you guys can see that feature or functionality within the push functionality. And this internal notes area, Botdoc Demo, for my eyes only on the Botdoc user side. Let's go over here to my email and check that out. Let's open that up. Here's that link. Hey, Tracy Fox from Botdoc has sent you some files now. So let's go ahead and open up that link. As you can see, I had that 2-step authentication code in place. I'm going to click Get Code. It's actually going to send that to me via email. So I'm going to jump back over to my email. So as I go back over to my email, you can see I have that code. It's 1645. I'm going to come back over here and put that code in and hit enter, and voila, I have access to that document now. I can download it, can upload it into my final system of record, or do whatever I want with it. As I go back to my Botdoc account, I'm going to pull that up in my sends or my pushes here. I'm actually going to view that. I want to show you guys a couple of things. I have all that metadata once again. I have time and date stamps when things were created, where they were sent from. But here's the cool part. We actually know when things were clicked on, when they were downloaded. As you can see, I emailed that to myself, right? Or I clicked on that email, and then I actually downloaded it. And it lets me know that and exactly where it was downloaded from. That metadata can be quite important to some businesses. One of the other features inside this functionality is this terminate button right up here at the top. I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate that for you. So imagine that maybe you fat-fingered a mobile number, or maybe you fat-fingered an email. I'm going to come in here, and if I hit terminate, it actually tells me that it's terminated immediately. You can see if I go back to that original link that I sent myself and click on it, it will say that this request has been terminated or is expired and can no longer be accessed. Again, just another way that Botdoc's being used from a cybersecurity standpoint. But as I mentioned earlier, it's being used another way. Each user of Botdoc has their own personal URL, and these URLs are being put inside email signature blocks. And let's say maybe I needed something. Let's say maybe I'm securing a loan of some sort. And I say, hey, Tracy, I need these 3 things. And hey, when you get those things together, just click on the link below and send me those things. So I'm going to go ahead and send this to myself so you guys can see it. As you can see, this pulls up immediately on my email. Here it is. I'm going to click here because I'm going to send myself stuff securely, and I'm going to send me files. I enter my email address. I enter my mobile number as well. I could do either or. You don't need to do both. I'll just put both in for time's sake. And that'll send me that email now with a link. So our customer calls this the set it and forget it technology because I literally set it in my email signature block and don't have to think about it. But they also call it the self-service model. So as you can see, as I go over here to my email, I pick up that link that I sent to myself as the end user or the consumer, and I go back to something that looks similar to that mobile demo that I did earlier when I was requesting something for myself. So I'm going to collect some documents here. I'm going to go ahead over real quick and upload these and hit send finish. Now as I go back to my Botdoc account and I go into my pulls or my request, I see that here. And sure enough, there's that Botdoc flyer that I sent to myself. I can download accordingly, upload it to a system of record, or put it wherever it needs to go. Again, we're just picking things up and dropping things off. So just a quick recap, we requested or pulled things back in from the end user. We actually sent things out to an end user, and we showed you or demoed that personal URL inside my email signature block. Hey, thanks again for joining us today. Botdoc away.